YouTube, this is the end of the road for our Linkin Park journey as of right now. There should be more albums in the future, and also I have some live concerts to listen to, not only of their current group, but also with Chester Bennington, of course, RIP to a legend. But as you can see in the title, today I am finally ranking Linkin Park. And what that means on this channel is I've listened to their entire discography, every single album. You can find them on YouTube. Go check them out. They're all going to be linked below in this video. I made their own playlist for it, and Linkin Park songs In the End and Numb were the only songs that I really heard growing up. But I always loved them. I always knew of the lore of Linkin Park, but now being able to finally listen to all their music, I can see the genius, I can see the greatness, I can hear how legendary they really are. And I'm so grateful that you guys have allowed me into this world, have welcomed me with all the comments, with all the love. So now I'm excited to rank all their albums from my least favorite to favorite. And I'm also gonna be ranking my favorite 25 songs from Linkin Park. And this is gonna be fun, fam, so definitely comment below your favorite 25 songs, rank the albums below, let's talk about it. I got my list right here. So let's start off with the songs. Hit subscribe. It's your boy JaKar. And if you want any of the fuller versions of the albums, or if you want their One More Light album I listened to while I was driving, Patreon exclusive, that's on my Patreon. Or to just support the channel, tap in below. The links are all below. Let's go. My top 25 Linkin Park songs. Let's go. My 25th favorite song from Linkin Park is from The Hunting Party, A Line in the Sand. I love the outro. It really hit me instantly. It's one of my favorite songs off the project. And that's actually funny because my 24th favorite is actually the same album, and that's Guilty All the Same, featuring the legendary Rakim. Can't believe that even happened, how they had a song with a hip hop legend like that, but it makes sense because they're really just, you could tell they're just really tapped in with everybody in the culture, in the entire industry, and in a positive way, the good people, you know? My 23rd favorite is Iridescent. I think it's just because of how clear the vocals are and the build up. It's such a beautiful song just to build up the entire, Chester's building it up and the beat is, and they're just flowing together. Do you feel cold and lost in desperation? You build up hope, but failure's all you've known. Remember all the sadness and frustration and let it go. Let it go. Their writing is so amazing. And my 22nd favorite is actually a newer song for them. I don't know, it hits me so good. And it's off their new album, From Zero, Over Each Other. Hey, I love that shit. Emily sounds so good in that song. All we are is talking over each other. It's not even the lyrics of the song, really. It's the sound, it's the guitar, it's the beat, and it's Emily singing her ass off. Right outside the top 20 is Faint. The beat is crazy, everything sticks, but not in my top 20. Right at number 20 is Bleed It Out. This is one of the first songs I ever heard from Linkin Park, and it's a good chant. It's a really good song, but I think maybe I've noticed that I've loved a lot more songs more listening to it, but I wouldn't be shocked if you had Bleed It Out in your top 10. My 19th favorite is One Step Closer. You know what's crazy? That was one of the first songs on my channel that I heard of Linkin Park, right? That was the intro, yeah, because that was the beginning of Hybrid Theory, and it smacked me in the face, and ever since then, I still have it blasting. I scream. Linkin Park sometimes could get me emotional, or sometimes I could be like, just just let it go crazy. Next up, we have off of From Zero, The Emptiness Machine. Same reason really as One Step Closer, just with a mixture of something more new and fresh, and I go crazy for both of them. I'm not going to give an explanation on every single song. You guys know what songs are great. You guys know why I feel certain ways, and if you want to watch my reaction, then watch it, or tap into the Patreon and request it and stuff. You guys know how I feel. But 16th is Breaking the Habit. I will explain that one. That is because it's sad, it's dark, when you listen back with Chester, it's like, oh, that really hurts, breaking the habit. He's trying to break the habit and overcome things, but it never really happened. And that's what really hurts. And we hear that a lot within the Linkin Park songs, but even for us, as we're living and growing and learning, we're trying to break habits, we're trying to become best versions of ourselves, and it really sticks out to me. Top 15, we have With You. With You might be a top 10 song for me. I put it there. I feel strong about it being there. Every time I listen to it, sometimes I'm like, man, this is one of my favorite songs from Linkin Park. So I wouldn't be shocked once again if you guys have it higher. My 14th song is What I've Done. I believe this is from Transformers, one of my favorite songs from Linkin Park. Once again, of course, this could be higher too. Now as we're in the top 15, it kind of gets a little muddy, but I feel strong about my top 10 and especially my top 3. To be honest. 13th is Final Masquerade. This really shocked me. It's the ending where he sings, oh, I don't know how he even pulls that off, and it just gets you a little emotional. It gets me more cinematic. Like I'm in the mode. You know, I'm thinking about a lot of different things happening while that's going on. And actually, this is the same reason that I love the ending so much from Zero. And that's the next one up is number 11, Good Things Go. My favorite song off of From Zero. It's my favorite verse from Mike Shinoda. Favorite verse. Just have to put that out there. 1000%. Sometimes bad things take the place where good things go. It hits you. It's beautiful. You know what? I'm really thinking about spending money and going to see a Linkin Park show. I can't lie. One of their concerts. I got to see where they're close and see what's going on, but I really cannot lie. I'm thinking about it. Now, right outside the top 10 is going to be my 11th favorite. It is The Messenger. It's one of the clearest vocals you can hear from Chester, just singing a ballad, singing a cappella almost, just a guitar, and that's all it took. And I could put it top 10, especially as I watch more of their concerts and I get even deeper into knowing and seeing Chester and seeing the Linkin Park of the past. This is going to squeeze into my top 10 more, because it'll make me feel more emotion. If you guys have grown up with Linkin Park, if you guys love Chester Bennington, I wouldn't be shocked if this is a top 3 song for you. At number 10, we have Leave Out All the Rest. Fire. Of course, it's one of my favorite top 10. Leave Out All the Rest. Keep me in your memory. Leave out all the rest. Just remember the good times. Just remember everything that we've been through, the experiences that mean something. Just leave out all the bullshit. Beautiful writing. My 9th favorite is Burn It Down. We already know you can get hype from that shit. It's one of the most powerful songs. It really embodies living things for me. Is Burn It Down. My 8th favorite song is Somewhere I Belong. One of the first songs that made me really fall into this Linkin Park journey with you guys, and I'm so grateful for it. My 7th favorite song is also my favorite Living Things song, and it's I'll Be Gone. Let the sun fade out and another one rise. Climbing through tomorrow, I'll be gone. You guys, go watch my reaction to that. When I first heard it, instantly, I knew. I like where it's at though. At number 7, it's not one of my favorite songs, but it is at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Right outside the top 5. My 6th favorite song is Numb. And Numb is so dope for me. I love the version with Jay-Z better. That mixture. I think it's the first song that I ever heard of Linkin Park. I remember being young. I don't know how old I had to be. Maybe 9, 10, 11. For some reason, I remember being in the bathroom washing my hands at that age. That's just the memory. And I'm singing the song because it's stuck in my head from like VH1 playing it or MTV playing it. And I just remember that so vividly right now. So one of my favorites. But as I've listened to more Linkin Park, I actually pushed that more back to number 6. The same exact thing happened with my 5th favorite, and that's In the End. In the End, nothing even matters. I love In the End more than Numb by a smidget. But 4 other songs have passed them for me. Now right here, hit subscribe if you already tuned in, if you've been tapping in, and comment below your top 5 favorite Linkin Park songs. Comment below. Let's go. My favorite song off of Minutes to Midnight and my 4th favorite song is In Pieces. When he sings so that you hear the anger, you hear like, fuck that, I'm not gonna be the one that leaves this in pieces. I'm not gonna be the one that you blame for this. You will be alone with all your secrets and your regrets. Don't lie on me. You promised me the sky, then you tossed me like a stone. One of the greatest Linkin Park lyrical songs for me. It's crazy because it could be my favorite song, but they still have better songs to me. My 3rd favorite song off of Meteora, Lying From You. My bad. If you guys want to actually hear me listening to like some snippets of the songs, then tap into the Patreon. I forgot that. On YouTube, I cut it out because of the copyrights. I just want to stick to this. But my God, you go Goku at the end. They're going back. Mike and Chester going back and forth. And Chester just screaming, just from Lying From You. One of my favorite Jim songs as well right now. Same as the second one. My favorite song off of Hybrid Theory, Pushing Me Away. Wow. Why I never walked away. Why I play myself this way. The sacrifice is never knowing why. Now I see you're testing me, pushes me away. This is my 2nd favorite song of Linkin Park. Like there's not a song that could knock this out of 2nd or top 3. My favorite and my 2nd favorite are my 1st and 2nd favorite. The other songs, the 3 to 12, it's a little tricky. But for sure, Pushing Me Away, it brings out the most, Trunks turning Super Saiyan. It brings that out of me. It makes me want to go lift something. It makes me want to go just be a part of something. Just go and fight for something. brings out those emotions. But my favorite song, this is the song that after I heard it the first time, I played it nonstop. I did push-ups to it. I laid in bed at night and I let it go. When I was taking a flight, it's in my ears, and it's a song that's a part of my staple of my playlist for now on. It's my favorite Linkin Park song, and this is my favorite song off of 1,000 Suns. This is Waiting for the End. That's a 10 out of 10 song. Duh. Hey, Mike and Chester went back and forth. My favorite. That was my favorite of them playing off of each other, especially towards the end of the song. And Chester singing so beautifully. Everything about this song is amazing to me. It's a 10 out of 10 song to me. The lyrics is powerful. The soundscape is so crazy. The beat and the piano and the electric, just everything just elevates for this song. I'm holding on to what I haven't got. This is not the end. This is not the beginning. I love it. It's everything for me. Waiting for the End is everything to me. My favorite Linkin Park song. So there you guys go. That's my top 25 favorite Linkin Park songs. And now let's move on to albums. So for my least favorite Linkin Park album, it has to be One More Light. It didn't feel as powerful as the other ones. You can hear it in Chester's voice. It sounded like he wasn't really into it as much. And there was no song that really stuck out to me. It was more poppy more than anything and just wasn't for me. Next up will be Recharged, because I'm already not a huge fan of Living Things, and this was worse to me. I didn't find, once again, any song that I really wanted to take from this, and it's just not my type of music. The remixes aren't my type of music. So yes, next up would have to be Living Things. Even though I'll Be Gone and Burn It Down is one of my favorite songs, or one of my favorite songs from Linkin Park, as you guys know, I just think the last half of the album is just so, it's not good to me at all. And I think I represented that inside of my album reaction. And as great of albums as Linkin Park has, I just can't have this one that high. All right, now this is where it gets a little different, because I know a lot of y'all will say that Reanimation is your favorite Linkin Park album, or one of them. To me, Reanimation isn't one of my favorites, you guys. Just saying. Clearly, even though I found a couple songs that I may like more than the original, or maybe the same, or maybe right under it, you know, for an hour, 13 minutes, a lot of the remixes or anything just doesn't really hit me, or the features don't do it for me, and I'd rather just listen to Hybrid Theory, to be honest. The next two albums are pretty much on the same level. I do believe, though, that I like the other one a little bit more. For 1,000 Suns, I can end up liking it more than the one after it, because I feel like there's more depth in 1,000 Suns, the storyline of what it's talking about. You know, we talked about the nuclear war and the bombs. It's so powerful. The sound is amazing, and like I said, there's a story going on. If I listen to it more and more and more, and as I get deeper into Linkin Park, I definitely feel like this one is going to go higher for me, but it's not going to go lower for me. Like, I feel like I like where it's at, and it could go higher. So the album that it is battling is The Hunting Party. And I'll be honest, now that I'm even talking about it, I think that 1,000 Suns is going to surpass it, because I'll say it again, the depth of 1,000 Suns I don't think is here in The Hunting Party. But I do love some of the songs, as you guys saw before. I love Guilty All the Same. I love the ending to this album. Even Keys to the Kingdom is such a great intro. And I love the final Masquerade into A Line in the Sand. That's what really propelled it for me, was those two songs going back to back. But we do have a lot of low moments in this album as well, and also in some of the albums before that I just talked about. So yes, my fourth favorite Linkin Park album is going to be From Zero. What a great comeback, a way to get back into things with Emily being your lead singer. Phenomenal. It just gives me a different feeling, a different sound. They were able to really have a great time. I found some great songs on this album. I feel like it was good throughout, and then some were higher. I don't feel like they had so many low moments. Worst Linkin Park songs ever on this album, to be honest. And it was great. I love it at 4. I don't see it going any lower. I think it's going to be there at 4. And my top 4 are pretty locked in. I can't believe I'm doing this. I think Meteor is my third favorite Linkin Park album. It could be my second. It's fighting with my second. Sometimes I feel like it maybe is my first. This top 3 is really hard for me to rank. It actually has been. I've been pondering on it for days and weeks, and that's why I've been getting some comments like, yo, when is the Linkin Park ranking coming? Here we are. For me, it has so many songs that I love, and to end it off on Numb is just, come on, 2 billion streams. It's different. I do have a lot of songs up here, though, that I don't like per se, really listen to. I skip, but there's some like Faint, like Lying From You, Somewhere I Belong, Don't Stay, Breaking the Habit. Breaking the Habit is one of my favorite Linkin Park songs, as you guys just heard. But I feel like as a total album, I like the first and second album that I'm about to say a little bit more, a smidget more. So yes, my second favorite album from Linkin Park is Minutes to Midnight. Let me know y'all favorite albums as well. Comment that below. But I just feel like it's a better album for me. Just feeling like giving up and then going in to leave out all the rest, bleed it out, Shadow of the Day. It just has a good story, I believe, as well, and more premise. I feel like there's more going on that I can kind of pick apart for the future. And some songs that I may actually like better in the future, like some people were talking about Valentine's Day. In between, actually, I did really like Hands Held High. And I think, and even in that reaction, because I'm rewatching myself with the reactions as well, there was more songs that hit me on an emotional level in this album, ending it off in pieces, which I love, going into The Little Things Give You Away. Even though this album doesn't have Numb and many of the great songs that Meteora has, I still feel like these great songs go head to head with those as well, in my opinion. So Minutes to Midnight is my second favorite album. So with that being said, yes, my favorite Linkin Park album is Hybrid Theory. It's just that simple. Paper Cut going in a one step closer. With You by myself is actually my least favorite song up there, but some people love it, and that's okay. It's the really By Myself might be the only song that I would take off the album, and it might still be fire. In the End, right there, right after In the End, you know what really got me was Pushing Me Away into a nice subtle My December. Then High Voltage ended it off with Mike rapping. It's one of the greatest albums ever, clearly, and it's my favorite album. I love it. I love you guys. And with that being said, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for everything. This journey has been amazing. I'm now going to step into other groups and other artists to tap into their discographies. And then once I have like 8 to 16 discographies done, the ranking videos done, then I'll probably do a bracket just to see. Like, I'm a madman. You see, it's like I'm going to listen to the albums. And then once the albums are done, then I'll do a ranking video. Then once the ranking video is done, I'll do 8 or 16 of them to have a bracket of knowing what's my favorite group or my favorite artist. Insane. I'm so excited for it. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment below what's your favorite. If you know someone that loves Linkin Park, send this video to them and let's vibe out together. Let's do this whole ranking stuff together. It's your boy JaKar. For all the Linkin Park fans, I'll see you guys on the next Linkin Park album, or I'll see you on Patreon. I'll be watching one of their concerts in a month or two. I'll talk to y'all. Peace.